why it's important to find your tribe. That's what we do at AfricanAncestry.com. We help you find your African tribe, if you will, through DNA. And so there's several reasons why you should want to find your tribe. The first one is, when you find that group of people that you share an ancestry with, it helps you to answer the question, who am I? And where do I belong? And by having this context as a person of African descent, a country and a group of people in that country that you can connect to specifically, you now have set the foundation for who you are. And there's an automatic sense of belonging that comes when you find out who that group of people includes. The second reason why it's important to find your tribe is that it offers you a sense of community. We have the African Ancestry online community where people come together who share the same ancestries, and they talk about different things that they found, pieces of information, they share resources. But even beyond the African Ancestry online community, we have seen groups who have Cameroonian ancestry come together and immediately attached to people living in their cities and towns that are from Cameroon. We see it with Sierra Leone. We see it with Ghana. We see it with all the countries that we have in our database. And so finding your tribe gives you a safe and supportive environment where you can learn and grow. And so we're very proud at African Ancestry to be a resource to give you that specific information. And then the third reason why it's important to find your tribe is because then you can learn. You can learn the traditions and customs of the group that you share ancestry with, and then it becomes a reciprocal thing, right? You learn, you share, you pass it on to the next generation that comes after you, or to the next group of people that come into the group. And so finding your tribe is very important. And we are, like I said, honored at African Ancestry to be the only company that can give you a tribe. There are other companies out there that can tell you you're from some region. Figure out, before you spend your $99 or your $199, figure out how many countries they have in their database, okay? Because our closest competitor has 621 African samples, and that is not from every country in Africa. It's not from every country in West Africa, and it's certainly not down to the tribe level. Speaking of our tribe, the African Ancestry family, you all hopefully know that once you get your results with us, you have exclusive access to the African Ancestry online community, which we moved to Facebook last month. So we have a private Facebook group, and I'm here to announce our first member of the month. And I'm very pleased to announce that honor goes to Mr. Fode Kunda. And we selected him because he's been a really active and resourceful member of the African Ancestry online community. I feel like he knows everything there is to know about Sierra Leone, the Mende people, what they're about, how to travel there, what the experiences are, what the traditions are, the values, the practices. Fode Kunda is on it. And so he definitely represents the type of engagement that we are excited about in the forum. We're happy that everybody who's in the forum is there. And we want you all to use him as an example for sharing resources and information. So as the African Ancestry online community member of the month, Fode is going to receive a shout out on all of our social media platforms. So this is the first one. We're shouting you out on Facebook. Congratulations. If you would like, there's an opportunity to participate in a Facebook Live with me. So I'd love to ask you some questions about your experience and share those experiences with the broader African Ancestry family. As you all know, we have this Spotify channel, and so Fode, we'd love to get your top 5 songs to post as a playlist on the Spotify channel. And then we also have a set of personalized certificates for other family members for you, Fode. So congratulations on being our very first African Ancestry Online Community Member of the Month. That's a hefty title. That's a whole lot of words in that title. We're in November. The holidays are coming up. My team has asked me to remind you that it's too late to get your results in time for the holidays, but it's not too late to get a test kit. And so I want to encourage you to consider an African Ancestry test kit as a gift item for Thanksgiving. Families coming together, you guys can choose one person to take the test and do the swabbing on Thanksgiving before dinner perhaps. Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, it's a great Christmas gift again for the entire family. And then Kwanzaa, of course, is a great time to give this as a gift. Now, Jeffrey James says that he doesn't think that it can tell what tribe you come from. Well, Jeffrey, I'm so glad that you came to the African Ancestry Facebook Live, because every week we educate people on how this is possible. Just because other companies can't do it or don't do it doesn't mean that it's not possible. And so I encourage you to go to our website, which is africanancestry.com, or to even just look at some of our past Facebook Lives where you will see that because we have the largest database of indigenous African lineages in the world, over 33,000 from 40 countries in Africa, predominantly West and Central Africa, we are in fact able to tell you which quote-unquote tribe you share ancestry with on a maternal lineage or a paternal lineage. So before you say it can't be done, do a little research, check us out, and I think your mind will be changed. And we would love to have you be a part of the African Ancestry family, Jeffrey. You and your family. The other thing I would say is because it's November, we're getting ready for Black History Month. And so now's a great time for you to start thinking about if you want African Ancestry to come to your church or to your corporate organization or to your school or to your civic organization. We do a lot of traveling in February and would love to come out and give you a presentation on the historical, scientific, and cultural context of genetic ancestry tracing. So yeah, that's what we have for this week. Consider the importance of finding your tribe. Know that African Ancestry is able to let you do that. Consider getting this as a holiday gift for Thanksgiving or Kwanzaa or Christmas or Hanukkah, or even if you don't celebrate a holiday, you can just celebrate being of African descent. We would love to be a part of that celebration. Lisa has a question. Lisa says, I wanted to know, does the government have access to the DNA that is sent? No, Lisa. We have a legally binding contract with you as the test taker that we don't sell or share any personal or genetic information. Our lab destroys all of the DNA once a result is determined. So the government definitely doesn't have access to your DNA through our test. Let's see. Callie Reiser joined. Hey, Callie. Callie was part of a group of Camericans whose DNA we traced to different parts and groups, different tribes, if you will, in Cameroon, and traveled to Cameroon in 2010 with a large delegation of Cameroonian traced Americans. Okay, so I think that's all I have. Anything else, team members? I got my team members in here. They say, hey, they don't have anything else for me to add. So that's what I have for today. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Shout out to Angola. Like I said, it's your Independence Day on Saturday, and we'll see you next week.